Governor Seyi Makinde, along with the state government's executive council, has approved 1.2 billion naira to construct new lodge in Abuja for the incumbent and successive governors. The Commissioner of Public Works and Infrastructure, Daud Songodoyin, disclosed that the council approved 1.2 billion naira to construct a new governor's lodge at number 2, John Kadiya Close, Asokoro, Abuja. Songodoyin further revealed that the new lodge would provide apartments for the governor, deputy governor, chalet, fittings, and furniture, which will be of modern type. The commissioner added that the government would complete the building project in 6 months. Yes, they will do it. So in 6 months, they will be able to build that. But when you talk about things that will benefit the masses, they will begin to tell you that it is not possible. You know, we don't have money. Well, News Agency of Nigeria reports that Songodoyin explained that the old lodge was no longer fit for the governor's use. Like, seriously? And they cannot renovate it? You see how, there's the system is already corrupt. So it's just for them to walk into it. And it's not as maybe they are the one that will, of course, they are contributing to it, but there is already a faulty system that all of them, they love it. So that, as this one is on the list waiting, let me just even get there. Maybe before it will get to my time, they might change, they can change it. But let me just go and enjoy myself. This is the man that came on the mantra of, he's a billionaire, he has money, this and this and this and that, po. You can see, in 6 months, the money will be ready in 6 months and they will do it. I wanted to even ask, does it mean they were not having before? Now they are telling us that they have, as we speak. Not that they had, they still have, but that one is not here. It's not befitting enough for their standard. 1.2. Let me get it. 1.2 billion naira. Do you know how what that can build for the people? A lot of people do not have houses. How many of them? How many people? It's unfortunate, really unfortunate. These are the people that when you see them go abroad, you think that they know better, they know this and that. They have gone far and wide. They have known everything. By the time they come back home, it to just be easy. They are all the same. You see the man, everybody was, people were just trying to look at him that, okay, maybe this guy might be different. See, but you can see, it might be different, but is it really different? You see? 1.2 billion naira. It's not as if they don't have a place they can even go to even relax their head, if at all. Someone says here that when I went to Ibadan during his first phase of leadership, he was forming good. And I told some of my people there that all politicians are the same. They all objected in all frankness. Some were like, our GSM won't do like that. We love him and he loves us too, blah, blah, blah. Now, we are seeing how the insensitivity nature of our politicians are playing now in our darling Governor Seyi Makinde. Meanwhile, our 4X Togba, in Edo State, has already started giving Edo brake lights for hardship already. Some of our leaders in sane society, they won't even be giving WhatsApp group to manage because they are clueless about leadership. Can this money build a jeans factory in Oyo State, a country filled with the mentality of consuming rather than producing? Is a serious issue. These politicians are the same. Can't you use that money build factories in your Oyo State and create employment? How often do you go to Abuja or you're planning for retirement? Mad people everywhere. Building without investing on lucrative business that can create jobs and decrease poverty in our country. When you finish your building, one day the hungry and angry, depressed Nigerians will destroy it in just a day. I don't know. Maybe their brains are malfunctioning whenever they are in power, because when they are outside power, they see the mistakes of opposition. But when they are in power, they see nothing wrong in their doings. Because it's a free money. They didn't work for the money. The money is just there. You and I, every day, every regular Nigerians, they are the ones working that money. Person selling tomato sellers on the street, they collect all those money, whether 2 naira, 200 naira, 500, 1,000, just like that. By the time you bring it together, just go and ask how much banks make in all these 1 naira, 2 naira, 5 naira, or whatever they deduct from your maintenance fee. Let them put it together. You know what it means. So because the money is not theirs, they did not work for the money. You can imagine, is it not the same man that bought a cars for, I don't know, some people, he bought some cars for some people about last month or 2 months or so. It is not their money, so it is, they see it as a wolf money, and they are not accountable because they know how there's corruption in the system. The constitution, the system is corrupt all in itself, that they are not able to change. Even if you take them to court, you see that those things are already outlined there, that they have the right to do that, and you cannot fault them. And that is why for them to go in and change the narrative, because it is not all what it ought to be. In the face value, you know that these things are not right, but by the time you begin to go deeper, you know that the system is corrupt, and that is why they are doing all this, and they get away with it. That is the beginning of misappropriation and corruption. I thought he has a good thing for Oyo State before, but now I can see that he's only deceiving them. Let Oyo State Indigines go to court and stop this wasteful expenditure. Of what benefit is it to the economy of Oyo State if this money is spent to upgrade the thirsty Ladoke Akintola University Ogbomoso? Generations yet unborn will benefit from it. No. This project is uncalled for. Oyo State civil servants even go to work with empty stomach. The salary they receive is nothing to write home about. They always say, oh, your pay cannot even take you home. It can't even take you out of the office. They will give you it right there in the office when as you are being paid. It will just end. It can't even take you to bus stop. You will trek home. The pay home will not take you home. Not only home, you will trek home because it will not take you to bus stop. That is to tell you how useless the money is. Recently, we learned that the governor of Kaduna State, as he's sacking a lot of workers, the 30,000 minimum wage is reversing it back to 18,000. It's reversing it back. You see? They can't do anything. They don't have brain to think. Their own is just to... They will take it. I think there was a time this man flagged the governor of Kaduna State, El-Rufai. He flagged one program, and everybody was like, yeah, he's going to bring employment. He's going to be... For where? Go and ask whether the project is still functioning. They have nothing to show, to even make money. That's why they see the money, they spend it anyhow. Oh, God. What is Igbo and the old professor doing? Allowing the governor to build a lodge outside Oduduwa Nation. It is an abomination. That is 100 million naira into 12 places. Now, imagine if that amount is set aside for SMEs. 1,200 Oyo State will get 1 million naira each for a startup business. Even that 1 million naira, you cannot even use it in this kind of environment. It will just go down the drain because the policy everywhere is hostile. The environment is hostile. So guys, let's hear your opinion on this. Thank you.